Hello, 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 welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you may already remember, I did ask you earlier if you would mind being my arts and craft project, and you did agree. Now that you're here, are you still comfortable with doing that? Awesome. I'm gonna make you look so cool. So, go ahead and just take a sit back, relax, and I will get started. So first, I'm just going to take my pencil and get it a little bit sharper so that I can do a quick sketch on you of what I'm thinking about. So let me just... Oh, wow, that worked really well. That worked really well. So I guess this is a very good trusty pencil sharpener. Normally I do things on an iPad, so it's nice to just kind of go back to the basics for a little bit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have you stay still for me. Go ahead and feel free to close your eyes. I'm not gonna be touching your eye area. Is it okay if I touch your face? Okay. So I'm thinking something like... and then... I'm just trying to make some angles and some like rounder shapes to kind of give that little dimension there. So and then right here, I think. Okay. That's looking... oh wait, hold on. Let me just... I went a little bit too far right here. And a little bit of erasing right up here. Perfect. Awesome. So now I'm just going to cut some of those little pieces out and make sure that everything is looking to be the shapes that I want them to be at. But I'll just go ahead and get cutting. So this part goes like this. And over here. And then up here it's like that. Let's see, how's that? Cool. Okay, this is turning out good so far. Get some of the little flecks away. Okay. Just a couple more. I just need to go back over a couple of things. I left some space for me to see if I liked that length, but I definitely want to cut this out. Just a little more. Alright, and one last little trim right there. Good. Alright, that looks really good. Alright, So I have my basic shape down now. I'm wanting to make sure that everything is symmetrical, so I'm just going to take my little tape measure. Well, it's actually kind of a big industrial tape measure, but I'm going to take that and just, let's take it, measure. Okay, and this way. Okay, and then just, okay, and, okay, and right here. Okay, I actually just want to cut off one more thing here. Okay. Let me double check that. Yep. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna get the top. Just a little bit. Okay. And let's see if I put, okay. Actually, okay. Okay. Let me just make a couple of quick markings real fast. This was 11. This was 60. And then down here, 6.5. Okay. That all looks good. Okay, I think you're really gonna like how this is gonna turn out. So I'm just going to sand things down a little bit, make the edges a little bit less harsh now that I've done a lot of cutting. So I'm just gonna take this little sandpaper right here, and just sanding down a little bit. Alright, so I'm just get on the top here. And down here. Okay. And right here. Okay. And just up here again. Let me just look at you real fast. Let me just look. See if all of this is going. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Alright, that looks good. So now I've made a couple of things loose, so I'm just going to staple a couple of things together, and then that should be good for making our base. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this and start up here. So okay, and okay. There are still a lot of loose edges, so I'm just making sure that I have everything really closed up here. Okay, and one more right there. Okay. All right, you are fully formed now, and I'm honestly loving the way that this has turned out. So I'm thinking it's time for some decoration. So I'm going to just give you a solid paint coat because your beauty does most of the job. So I'm just going to take this little paintbrush here and just paint over you a little bit. So I'm just going to take this guy and then this little matte acrylic paint. It is like a dark blue. It's quite a dark blue. So I'm just gonna do a couple drops of this so it becomes kind of a lighter faded out blue. If I can get it open. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna do a little bit. Just drop, drop, drop. Okay, so now I'm just going to paint right on you. And a little up here. And down this way. And down this way. And right in the middle. Alright, you are all blended in. So I'm just going to double check that that's all even. We got a good coat on there. It'll just help the drying process a little bit more. Okay, looking good. So while it's still a little bit wet, I think it's time for googly eyes. I love sticking these things everywhere, and I think they look really cool in what we're doing here, so I'll just take one. I love the way they sound, and I'll stick it right there. And I'll take another one, and I think I'll stick it right there. Stick there. Okay, thinking a couple more. Okay. Oh, I just dropped one. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so let's put one right here. Stick. And right here. Stick. And take one right up here. Stick. And okay, no, one more, just one. Right down here. Stick. Cool. This is so fun. This is so much fun. Okay. Finally, I just want to do the last little details with this gold paint pen. So I'm just going to shake it up. Alright, and this should show up pretty much just like the color that it is on the cap here. So, and don't worry, this is water-based, it comes right off, so if you don't want to wear it anymore, you can take it off real easily, okay? So I'm just going to draw. All right. I think, let me just do a final check. Okay. Good. Good. Good, 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 good. Everything is looking exactly the way I wanted it to. Now, how do you like it? Do you like it? Oh, good. Perfect. Well, thank you for being my little arts and craft project today. I was feeling creative, so I appreciate you letting me have you be my little arts and crafts model project. All right. Well, you have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye.